Hey, what's going on? So it is a beautiful Friday afternoon here in San Antonio, Texas. And man, it's a cool Friday for a couple of different reasons. So one, this cold front's coming through, right? And you can see the wind blowing behind me. You probably can hear it on the mic a little bit. And like, man, everybody has been talking about this cold front for a few days because it's been so hot here. Like we're in late October, you know, and it's been like in the 90s this week, a few days, like 2 or 3 days, we were over 90 this week. And even this morning at 5 a.m., it was like 80 degrees and like super humid and nasty. And it feels so refreshing today. And I think next week we're gonna get down into the 40s even for a couple of days. So it's like, oh, it feels so good. Another big thing is today is my last day to be a parent of a minor child. So my daughter, my baby turns 18 tomorrow. And it's like, I'm still trying to figure out how to feel and think about all that. You know, it's simpler when they're younger because you just got to hit the basics, you know, make sure they got a roof over their heads, make sure they're fed, make sure they're clean and doing the basic stuff. Make sure you brush your teeth and stuff like that. But as they get older and life gets more complicated and, you know, there's just obviously stuff happens, right? Like life gets complicated. And my oldest is 21, about to be 22. So I've had a few years with him being a little bit older to sort of adjust to it, but you know, always had that crutch like, oh, well, my baby's still a baby, you know, or not really a baby, but you know what I'm saying? She's still a minor. And now that she's legally an adult, she wasn't able to vote. Like the last day to register to vote was like October 5th. So that, you know, that was kind of like, she was really looking forward to being able to vote because she would have been able to, you know, be 18 for like a couple of weeks before the election, but oh well. Man, I don't know how to feel about that. So another big thing, so her birthday's tomorrow, obviously, and there's a big fight tomorrow, right? So Khabib and Justin Gaethje are finally gonna fight for the lightweight title in Abu Dhabi. So that creates a couple of different problems though. So normally for the big UFC title fights like that, especially this one, because you know, I'm a Khabib fan, we would try to do a big get together. But because it's in Abu Dhabi and it's Khabib who can kind of like, you know, name his own thing, the fight's gonna happen at like 1, or the main card starts at 1 p.m. So my son won't even be off in time to come over for the fight, you know, and he's already, you know, we didn't know that was the time until like today. So that kind of sucks for him. He's not gonna be able to come over and watch the fight live. So what I'm gonna try to do is he gets off around 5. So we're gonna order the fight. Me and my daughter will watch the fight live. We'll try to keep the results from him, unless it's like something insane. Maybe we'll text him, but either way, I'm gonna try to keep the results from him and we'll tell him, or we'll just let him watch it when he comes over. The good thing is like he'll be able to just watch the 2 main fights that he cares about when he comes over. So, but the other good news about that part of it is I'll probably be able to get that vlog out tomorrow. Right? Because it's going to limit the amount of time I'm able to drink. And I do want to try to get some riding in tomorrow if it's not too windy out, because I haven't been able to ride in like a week or so. Speaking of vlogging though, man, like I wanted to talk about like that learning curve that comes with like trying to do a video every day. It's a different mindset from, you know, an audio video guy that usually at least has a few days or a couple of hours or whatever to prepare, you know, and or a team, but trying to do everything by yourself is daunting, and trying to do it every day. So it's like I've got to get out of my mind about it, you know, and learn this, like to almost like surf the day, because there's been days so far that I've had like stuff, you know, I ain't gonna say scripted because I didn't script anything, but you know, at least outline like today I want to do X, Y, or Z. And it's just like, yeah, you're not able to do it. You know, like I had one I wanted to do in the studio at work. Studio was taken, I couldn't do it. got sidetracked with 15 other things and I just never got to it. So I gotta, you know, get out of my head about that kind of stuff. But that's part of this whole process is, you know, pushing you out, or pushing me out of my comfort zone, you know, and forcing me to kind of think on my feet and, you know, not necessarily do what you can, but do what you can with what you can. So it's like, you know, to be more resourceful, you know, with it. So anyway, it's definitely a learning curve with it. And speaking of learning, I got a couple of other things too. So I haven't made up my mind 100%, and it's like even weird to talk about. I was talking to my brother about it earlier today, you know, and this all comes from a hour-long conversation with a coworker this morning about professional development. And I'm considering going back to school for my master's degree. So I don't know yet. There's a program I'm highly interested in. It, and I'm researching it a little bit. I've gotten in contact with the school today. So I imagine if it does happen, it'll probably happen quickly. So more to come on that, but I am curious about it, and I'm very interested in what that program offers. And I think with my current skill set and that program, it kind of blends together pretty well. You know, right now, you know, I'm still learning a little bit more about it, but it's scary enough to be exciting. And that's like always, that always like motivates me a little bit. Yeah, so last bit today, I know this is running long for like a talking head type vlog. This is the first time I'm able to shoot with the GoPro in this type of setting since the new update. You can go to their website and check out all the updates or whatever for this past firmware upgrade. But yeah, we're gonna see how this looks. I have no idea what it's gonna look like in the editor right now. So supposedly they fixed some of the issues with the image. I still haven't got my media mod situation fixed. So like, yeah, that's gonna be a whole separate saga video whenever they finally get that squared away. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna try to get some cool B-roll out here before the sun's completely gone and get back to the house and try to put this thing out tonight. But yeah, it's pretty. Got some huge birds up there flying around. All right, guys, that's it. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. If you know Caitlin, tell her happy birthday. If not, leave some messages on here, some comments for her. Leave some comments on the one tomorrow especially. And at least that way it'll make her day a little bit, because she's, you know, the whole coronavirus thing, she's not able to get out and do things and see like really any of her friends. So it kind of sucks. All right, take care. Peace.